Okay. Hi, good evening, everybody. I am Anushka, the anchor of this organization, and I would like to start this meeting with a quote which says, "We should teach the children." Uh, sorry, actually, I'm very
No need to
nervous.
get
Sorry,
nervous.
sorry,
You're
sorry.
doing
I'm
great.
very
No need
nervous
to
right
get
now.
nervous.
This is my first anchoring thing. Okay,
No, no.
so I would like to start this meeting with a quote which says, "Children must be taught how to think, not what to think." A warm welcome to our guests, our team members, and all the people who are here on the occasion of completion of 71 year of Indian Constitution. Firstly, I would like to give a short introduction about our organization. Sarkari School is an initiative to build a platform for those who are working in school education field, uplifting the future of younger generation through their hard work. Mr. Abhishek Ranjan is the founder of this amazing platform. He is inspiring many people by doing effortless work. He's helping the kids so that they can get better future. He's an inspiration for all of us. Moving on, as we have completed our 71 year of Indian Constitution Day, let's discuss something about our Constitution. The Constitution of India is the framework for the political principle, procedure, and power of the government. It is also the longest constitution in the world with 470 articles and 12 schedules. The Constitution has written on 26th of November 1949 and was made the center of law on 26th January 1950. Now, I would request our Sambal project team leader Adya to lead further. Thank you.
Am I audible?
Yes, Adhya, you are.
Okay. Thank you, Anushka. Hello, everyone. This is Adya, current project head of Project Sambal. Project Sambal is all about spreading legal awareness among school-going children in both urban and rural areas. We enable them to know and use their child rights and the constitutional right as well as the duties. Our vision is to make them aware citizens. We work to spread awareness among the children in both rural and urban areas to protect children from exploitation and enable them to become responsible citizens. We assess and undertake research and conduct analysis of existing policies in various sectors about child rights. So now comes how we are working together to complete or achieve our goal. We organize workshops and we have reached almost 2,000 plus students, and we have organized camps, competitions for the students, and it has clearly made them aware and a better citizen. Since today is the Constitution Day, and we have Miss Aroha ma'am with us. She is pursuing law from Jindal Global Law School, Sonipat. Ma'am, as you're a law pursuant, I would request you to reflect upon the Constitution Day and its historical importance.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. So, firstly, I'm honored to be a part of this event, and I would also like to thank Abhishek sir for giving me an opportunity to speak a few words on the National Constitution Day. So, the Constitution Day was not celebrated before the year 2015. And in the year 2015, our Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, he marked November 26th as the Constitution Day in India and to celebrate the 125th birthday of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So, as we all know, India got its independence on 15th August 1947. So on 26 January 1950, the Constitution of India came into effect. And that's also the reason why we celebrate the Republic Day. So you might be thinking about the history of how the Constitution of India came into effect and like the historic significance of this day. So the Constitutional Assembly, it was formed, which consisted of elected representatives from various fields. So some of the important members were Jawaharlal Nehru, B.N. Rao, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, and obviously the person who himself drafted the Constitution, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So by January 26, 1950, the Constitution of India came into effect, and from that day, it became the law of the land. So this day, it basically aims to celebrate the significance of Indian Constitution, right? It is the day which also celebrates the life of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So the Constitution declares India a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and it guarantees the Indian citizens justice, equality, and liberty, also endeavors to promote fraternity. So the Constitution of India lays down the legal framework for the country and the duties of the government bodies. And it also provides the fundamental rights as well as the duties of the citizens towards the country. So, as mentioned by one of the speakers before, also one of the very important features of our constitution is that it is the longest written constitution in the world, right? So, our constitution, it was influenced by other countries as well. Like, for example, the concept of liberty, equality, and fraternity, it was taken from the French constitution. The directive principles were taken from the Ireland constitution, and the laws on which a Supreme Court functions today, they were taken from Japan. So on a Constitution Day, the preamble of the Constitution is read, like in all the colleges and schools. So in addition to this, various lectures are also conducted discussing the Constitution of our country. So like through these various lectures, debates, competitions and everything, the students become aware and like they understand the importance of the Indian Constitution. So to conclude, I want to say that Constitution Day is celebrated to signify the influence and the impact the Constitution has on like the country's growth and overall development. And it helps in maintaining law and order across the country. And it also stipulates certain guidelines called DPSPs, which make the Indians aware of like their duties towards themselves as well as the country. So last but not the least, I pledge to become an Indian who follows our constitution and make my country proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was really informative. And I'm sure we all, we pledge to work and, make this a better society. So we have with us Ms. Vanshika Jha, ma'am. She was the former project head of Project Sambal. She is one of the most hardworking person we know. And now I really want her to reflect upon the journey and experience she had when she was a part of sarkarischool.in and talk to us about how important it is to, talk about child rights.
Am I visible and audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, okay. Good evening. I hope everyone is doing fine. And I would like to start by saying what an honor it is to be a part of this event. And I would like to thank Abhishek sir for giving me this opportunity. I'll give my introduction now. I am Vanshika, a former project lead of Sambal and a sociology student from Delhi University. First of all, I'd like to point out how the session with Aroha was really insightful, and she did a great job. And the way she explained the history of Constitution Day and the legal background of how child rights work was very informative. But I am here to address the same issue from a non-law background. So as I said, I am a sociology student, not a law student. And if that makes you think, how does this qualify me to speak on a legal issue, then here's what. Even though I am not doing law at the moment, I wish to pursue it following the course. So I was genuinely interested to learn about child rights. And secondly, I joined Project Sambal back in April 2021 as a content writer, became a co-lead in May, and the project leader in June. Because of this pattern of journey, I have seen the functioning of the project from every level. And you know what I noticed? Anything that you do for children, any way in which you want to help children, lands on either of the two grounds, either humanitarian or legal. You might want to give children financial aid, clothes, books, maybe even shelter for a few days. But what happens is that these are all short-term measures. The money will be spent off, the clothes will grow out of size, and the books will be read and done with. What I mean to say is that humanitarian grounds is basically a short-term solution to a long-term problem. On the other hand, legal help, be it in the form of awareness or initiatives, is the long-term solution. Making children aware about their rights and the remedies when the rights are violated and other similar information is what actually helps them in the long run. In a country like India, where so many children succumb to child labor and child abuse, dropping out of school and whatnot, being aware of these rights becomes more and more important. And where are these rights? I mean, in the Constitution of India. So, some examples of these rights are Article 21A and Article 24, Article 39F, which basically provides the right to equal opportunities and facilities. So, you might have already got it, but let me state the obvious. Our constitution interacts with every arena of legal help. Sorry. Yeah. One can say that it is the bedrock of everything we do for children on the legal front. And so, on Constitution Day, I have acknowledged this fact and its subsequent importance. This is all I have to say. Sorry, I have a bad throat right now. I hope I was able to get through my point. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. So that was really motivating and endearing, of course. And like, I hope my current team who are working in Project Sambal get some motivation and they also start working for the child rights because we have a new batch coming. So I hope they all are here. So now I would like to introduce Miss Navya Sony, ma'am. She's a law graduate from Symbiosis Law School, Pune. She is immensely popular for her powerful oratory skills. She has won numbers of allocates in debate and national moot court competition. As a concerned global citizen, she has been a member of various organizations working for the betterment of society. Previously, she headed the legal research team of Sarkari School.in to promote legal awareness among children. Navya ma'am is currently working as an advocate before Kerala High Court. I would love to invite her to come forward and share her thoughts about child rights.
Thank you so much, Adya, for the warm introduction, and thank you, Abhishek sir, for inviting me on this occasion. So, firstly, I would like to start with what exactly is child rights. So, in India, a child is considered to be a person who's below the age of 18, and basically, child rights would be something that the basic rights of a child that would be access to education, access to not be subject to exploitation. All these are the basic rights of a child. So, in terms of constitutional guarantees, as what Vanshika said, there are various constitutional guarantees that India provides. For example, the Article 21A, where there's right to compulsory education for children between 16 to 14 years, and then there is like protection from child labor, protection from exploitation, trafficking, and our constitution is the main source for various legislations in our country, like the Child Trafficking Act, the Juvenile Justice Act, the POXO Act, Immoral Trafficking Act. So all these, the Constitution is the main source of various child protection laws in India. And even in terms of judiciary, the judiciary has also played a very important role in giving a wider interpretation of for child abuse. Like for example, with respect to the skin-to-skin judgment of the Supreme Court, the judiciary has really interfered and has given a wider interpretation to various crimes committed against children. And also in terms, but at the same time, even when we have so many safeguards in India, like with respect to the judiciary, the legislation in India, but the same form of violence still exists till date. So this is the time to introspect into what exactly is the problem in our country, even though we have a very strong legal framework, a judicial framework. These laws are implemented properly in India. So I want to give like certain solutions to the problems that are faced in the context of child abuse and child exploitation. So I guess the main problem is that we are not aware about our rights because we are not aware about the remedies that are available to us under the law. And that's when organization like Abhishek Sir's comes into picture, and that's the importance of the organization like Sarkari School, because we really take that grassroots level initiative to make the children aware about their rights, to know that okay, what is wrong, what is right. That's how the interference really helps in protecting the children from further exploitation. And secondly, I think there's a role on the executive executive to be more sensitized on the issue of child abuse and child exploitation, where they have to be equipped to deal with such situations in India. And there should be like more with respect to the legislations and implementations. Yeah, and then the other thing is that at homes we need to like promote open communication, like with respect to child abuse and all that. I think there's a requirement on the parents that that they should really take that initiative to openly communicate with their children, where the children can actually talk about their issues to their parents. So all these are required in these days, like for our future generations to come, so that they have a better life. I believe that these are very essential things that we should do. That's all I have to say.
It's open to anybody you mind. Yes, it's like
Sorry for the interruption, ma'am. You can continue.
That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Adya, you can continue.
Okay, sorry ma'am that you got interrupted. So like we are taking your advices that we promise to work accordingly and promote child rights and make them a very citizen. Now I would like to invite Ria to give vote of thanks.
Thank you so much, Adya. What a wonderful session it was. It's my honor to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on this wonderful occasion of Constitution Day. I, Ria Zamir, on behalf of the whole Sarkari school team, would like to extend my heartfelt of thanks to these wonderful, young, inspirational ladies. Thank you, Ms. Vanshika Jha, Ms. Navya Sony, and Ms. Aroha for giving us such a wonderful and insightful session. What a wonderful session it was. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence. Now, I would like to thanks Mr. Abhishek Ranjan sir. Thank you, Abhishek Ranjan sir, for inspiring us all the time and for supporting us. Moving to our team, thank you so much, the whole team of Team Sambal and Team Sambal for their contribution to making this event a huge success. Special mention to Adya and Anushka Rai for planning this event and Adya for being such a wonderful host. Same for Anushka Rai for being such a wonderful host. Thank you so much. Now, last but not the least, our audience. Thank you so much, each and everyone who joined today's event, for being so patient and for being such a wonderful audience. Thank you so much for joining. We're really glad that you all joined. आई होप ये सेशन आप लोगों के लिए बहुत फ्रूटफुल रहा होगा और जो हमारा मोटिव था द चाइल्ड राइट्स एवरी सिटीजन ड्यूटी वो एक हम उसको फुलफिल करने में सक्सेसफुल हो पाए होंगे तो थैंक यू सो मच यू ऑल जॉइंड यू मे ऑल कैन लीव नाउ थैंक यू वेरी मच if anyone wants to say anything give their reviews or concern they are free to do so. You can unmute yourself and give your feedback. Thank you very much.